Hello and welcome back to the Honour Space and to another edition of NXT Out of 10. And a big show today. We got a big title match to kick things off. We got a really fun main event and lots of other segments as well. For example, building up to the NXT Women's title match next week between Lyra Valkyria and Xia Li. So yeah, a lot happening. But we started things off with the NXT Tag titles on the line, and we had Chase U taking on the family. And the controversy over cheating distracted Andre Chase throughout the contest, and Hudson could only protect him so long before Chelsea fell to the bada bing bada boom. It's a shame that the brand was already moving off Chase U as a tag champs. The hot potato nature of the titles is not helping to solidify a decision that feels uneven. The story was clear to protect Chase U in the loss. The Professor feeds off fans only to find that they had turned against him. This allowed D and Stacks to focus on Chase as a weak link. It was a fine match, but far from what the two teams delivered at Halloween Havoc. The story is bigger than the focus at this point, and the family to win was almost overshadowed. Hopefully the payoff is worth this contest, because yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of enjoying the storyline and where it's going, but was a hot potato title switch what I really wanted here? For me personally, no, but it does make sense to sign the content story, so let's just see where it goes. 7 out of 10. The Alpha Academy then tricked Noah and Dora in Supernova Sessions into agreeing a Heritage Cup match against Chad Gable next week, which will be great, before Lash Legend used her strength to control Roxanne Perez in the match, but the Prodigy had a counter to her opponent's best offense. However, Kiana caught the arm of Perez in the corner, setting her up to take a big bomb and a powerbomb for the loss. Metaphor versus the Alpha Academy is a great dynamic. The stables have compatible humour that had led to the crowd popping hard. Gable v Dar next week is going to be great. Legends improved since her rebound with a Metaphor, but is she ready for the Survivor Challenge? That's uncertain. The match with Perez was okay, but losing Perez could severely affect the quality. If there was going to be a surprise competitor match, Fallon Henry would have been more interesting. So yeah, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. I really enjoyed the Gable Dar stuff, but I just feel like the wrong winner kind of won in that Survivor Challenge match. Before it's time for the other one, Trick Williams taking on Joe Coffey, and Trick survived a physical fight with Joe Coffey that nearly ended with a Glasgow send-off and a German suplex. Carmelo Hayes was no help on the sideline in challenging Gallus, but Trick still caught Joe with a win off the leaping knee. This was a fine bout, but neither man showed his best. Joe was in control for most of the contest, but Trick was always going to win. NXT advanced the story of Trick and Mello, without hurting the match though. It still looks like the former A champion is not to be trusted, and he's convinced his friend to stick with him for now. Gallus look completely out of sorts in NXT and may not find credibility again until leaving the brand. They just need to wait for NXT Europe at this point. But yeah, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 just because I'm really enjoying the Trick and Mello storyline at the moment. I thought that was advanced really nicely here. So yeah, that kind of worked pretty well for me. So yeah, 7 out of 10. Before it was time for the Brawling Brutes taking on OTM. Bronco, Nima and Price dominated Butch early, isolating him until Holland got a huge tag. The Bruiserweights wiped out Scripps and Nemo at ringside with a moonsault and then hit a combination finisher with Holland to seal the win. The best matchup of the night, I would say at that point. They have some chemistry. With more time, this could have been something better, but that could well come down the line. For now, Butch and Holland are working on a bigger stage than OTM. Nemo and Price are showing his potential though, and a hard-hitting team, but we'll need more time to put it all together. If Brawling Brutes remain in NXT, they will continue to deliver quality performances like this, and that's exactly what we want to see. So yeah, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. I thought it was really good, but like I say, just wish it could have gone longer to showcase what both teams can do. But yeah, really enjoying what Brawling Brutes are doing in NXT, and ATM definitely looked like a promising team. Before it's Dolan versus Grace. Grace controlled the action but got into an argument with the ref at the wrong time. This allowed Dolan to hit the GG driver for the win. Dolan and Grace tried hard here, but it just didn't quite land. The newcomer hardly looked like a serious threat to the former women's tag champ, despite getting most of the offense. It was the right move for the veteran to get the win, setting her up for a likely Iron Survivor qualifying match, you'd have thought. Grace has shown promise and is one of the better characters division already, but is not quite ready for a premium live event. So yeah, I don't know. I thought for what it was alright. Gigi getting the win. But like I say, I do enjoy the character of Ariana Grace, so I'm not going to say this too much at all. I thought that was all pretty decent. I'm going to give it on the whole a 6 out of 10, let's say. Before it's time for our main event, Baron Corbin versus Wesley. Wesley was rolling in his return, but Dominic saved Corbin when it matters. Leaf got too focused on Dirty Dom and walked into the end of the days. Corbin tried to keep up the attack on Lee, and he arrived to make the save. The Mad Dragon teased a torpedo Moscow, but ran right into the end of the days. The former Lone Wolf stand tall, and Dragunov then announced he would face Corbin at Deadline. This didn't feel like a main event of NXT's usual caliber. While Corbin's been solid with a gold brand, there was no heat or stakes for this match with Lee. While the best part of the night, it says more about the rest of the card. The former Lone Wolf should be capable of being a challenger for Dragunov, but it's unlikely they can maybe hit the heights with Mello. The Iron Survivor Challenge could well outshine this, that's the worry, but Lee will continue to build a rematch with Dirty Dom, but that feud needs to heat up in the coming weeks to be exciting. So yeah, it kind of felt like a building week, but yeah, a solid match, but maybe we would like a bit more storyline in there too, but I'm still going to give it 7 out of 10, and overall NXT this week gets a 6 out of 10 from me. I thought, yeah, a pretty solid episode of NXT this week, I have to say. I thought, you know, the main event was pretty decent. Several matches on the card were pretty decent. Obviously, a title change, big story coming out of the show. But was it like overall absolutely an incredible show from top to bottom? No, it wasn't. But I thought it was solid enough. But anyway, guys, that's it for the video. Thanks so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to daily wrestling news and subscribe to the channel. It's going to be really appreciated. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.